everybody. Welcome back to the Spring Spectacular. My name is Chris Yee.
I'm Cliff Flash.
I'm Mike DeLisio.
I'm Joey Evans.
All right, today we are playing the expansion to a game that's been out for a few years now. This is called the War of Whispers Expansion of Influence. It says expansion in the title right there for you so that you know there's an expansion and there's influence, baby.
There is influence in this expansion. It's an influential expansion.
I didn't want to have to
very influential.
Yeah. Ah, that's a Delisio. I shouldn't steal that line from you. All right. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to show you the base game, of course, right, which you do need, but we're gonna show you all the new expansion stuff as well. So let's cut to the table here. If you're familiar with War of Whispers, then you'll notice that what was once a perfectly circular board has now 2 additions here. So there's a few new modules. The Guilds module, which we're playing with, which are new special worker placement spots. There's the Orca Clan, which is another new module, and you can play with any or either of these if you want. These are raiders that are going to be coming in and attacking these spots marked with raid symbols from the outside. And another module that I'm very happy to be showing off here, this is the starting setup module. If we can get the green screen on, I guess it was turned off last. Top button on the Stream Deck there over to the right. On the actual Stream Deck itself.
That says finish.
Not that one. Odd. There it is.
Look at
All right. Sorry about that, putting you on the spot there. So these are a new module. These are setup cards, which are going to show different setups that you can play with, because how this game works is it's called War of Whispers, because there are 5 empires fighting at war. Each one of us has this different level of investment in in each of those empires, controlling cities at the end of the game. We're not the ones out there fighting, putting our blood on the line. We're just behind the scenes kind of gambling on how it's going to work out. So, in the original game, you would kind of randomly put these tokens out onto your player board in some order, face down, and you would then I would be vying for the green faction to have a lot of cities controlled at the end of the game for more points, and fewer points down the line until down here where I'd actually lose points for every city that blue controls.
Not a big fan of that.
Well, this new game, the new expansion, has a module here where we're going to choose one of these lines. We each have a setup card that's distinct and unique from each other. And we're going to pick one of the lines from there, and we're going to put our alliance tokens out in that way so that there's a little bit of a structured randomness to it.
We should have brought a D10 out here.
Joey,
Yes,
you're thinking of a number between 1 and 10.
I am.
That number is...
6.
I was correct.
Terrible number. Really? You're going to come with 6? We're starting the game with 6 as the number.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, Cliff. I'm sorry you have to see this.
So everyone go ahead and look at your randomized setup for number 6, and we're going to set up the tokens according to it. Now, the one on the left, Joey, goes on the left of your player board.
What?
Okay, cool.
I don't like that. It's going to be hard to remember. All right.
Number 6. All right. So we are all going to then, like I said, have a different setup, and so this helps compared to the pure randomized version of the original game. What's going to happen here is we're going to be doing, this is a bit of a worker placement type game where we're sending agents out to these spots around the board, and after we've all deployed a certain number of agents, we're going to take the time tracker and move around and resolve all of those spaces that have our agents on them. We're going to be putting out new banners or troops for the different colors of the empires. We're going to be sending them to battle against each other.
Yeah.
And then once all of the actions have been done, we check for supply, make sure there's not too many in a single space.
Nope.
Then we go to the Red Empire, and we're going to just continue down all the way here. As I mentioned, this is new, the Orca Clan. They have a few restrictions. Their island is all the way over here, so you can't attack them unless you build a harbor. But they can attack wherever are these raid tokens. Now, if you're familiar with the original game, you say, what the heck is a harbor? Well, over here are the guilds. So if you put an agent into a guild space, you get to do whatever that guild does. You can place out the peace token for the round if you have an agent here, meaning that this space will not have a combat this round. Nothing is allowed to attack in or out of it.
Peaceful.
We will not be using this space. Just so everyone knows, avoid this space.
If you control the Seafaring Guild, you get to place out, at the start of the game, 2 harbors, right? It's the first time that harbors get put out. You connect any 2 spaces. Those 2 spaces are now adjacent.
Okay, so I could do one here, one here.
You could.
That would be a great move.
Yeah, next round when Joey's in charge, right? Good going, Joe.
Yep.
I like 2 roads where I would want to go.
All harbors lead to Joey. So you'll be putting out an additional one, and all harbor spaces are connected. Over here is the Commander's Guild. This allows you to put extra actions into a space, but each space can only have 1 extra bonus action from here.
Okay.
The next one is going to put bounty tokens out onto the board, and these bounty tokens are little prizes that if you win a battle where there's a bounty, you're going to collect that for points at the end of the game. The next one
Not
over
paper
here.
towels, Joey. They're points.
Oh, well,
Also, see, if you notice here, it says Tier 1 on this bounty
Oh.
space. Because if you keep an agent there into the next round, boop, it's going to upgrade to Peer, or level 2.
Peer 2.
Peer 2. Yeah, next to Peer 47. And if you keep it there again,
What?
it can upgrade yet again. So that one will do that.
just impossible. Guess where I'm going, Mike?
Yeah, you have fun.
Now, in case that all sounded too friendly for you, there's the Bureaucrats Guild. Everybody hates a bureaucrat, right? If you're here and someone is hogging an action space on the board that you don't want them to, you can remove this worker from the game to remove one other player's worker from the game.
Wow.
And then lastly, this space here, the Scholars Guild, which also can tier up. So move one of your other agents to any other council seat.
Empty council seat.
Empty
yeah.
council seat, yes, so exactly. So if you're here and you want to...
Those seats are small. 2 people can't fit in them.
Yeah.
I've tried.
To move them around, that gives you that
seat shame.
flexibility.
All right.
So we're going to start from the top here. We're going to resolve all of the actions clockwise. That'll be 1 round. And at the end of 4 rounds, we're going to count up how many cities each empire holds. We'll multiply it by our endgame multipliers. And that's the game. There's a few other little things we'll talk about as they come up.
Just so I'm clear,
Just so you're clear, yeah.
Okay.
it appears to me, as a first-time player,
Go ahead.
that blue, red, green, yellow, and black all have starting influence, whereas brown has no starting influence on this map.
There's no brown bandits, no brown troops, because they're nomads, baby.
Okay.
Where they
right.
lay their head is home.
Just keep that in mind.
Metallica. So yeah, you're going to have to put out the starting troops and march out onto the board. So, I've got the first player marker over here. By convenience,
You do.
so at the start of the first round, we're gonna go through here. Normally, we're gonna keep all of the workers that we put out there, the council seat holders. We'll leave them on the board. At the start of the round, you will remove one of them back to your supply and leave the previous ones out there. At the start of the game, we don't have that. So starting with me and going clockwise, we're each going to be placing out 3 council seat members. This is also an expansion change. It was originally 2 in the base game.
Okay.
I like more.
And so
More is
I
good.
am going to, since I might like certain factions or something, I'm going to go over here. I would like to control this chancellor seat.
I'm going to go here and add an extra action to something later in the future.
Oh.
Okay.
Good, good.
Oh. Oh. All right. So the Chancellor allows you to get, you do an attack, but it also allows you to move to another place
Within that same council.
Let's do
and
that.
take that action as
Let's
well.
do that. That sounds fun.
I'm going to go to Pier 1, get some
Some
furniture.
imports.
Bounty.
It's a quicker picker-upper.
It is.
I can keep going with this joke.
Paper towels are good.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Big fan.
Let's go over there.
Oh, you missed the chancellor's seat.
Just by one. It's
That's
okay if
messed
someone else
up.
takes it.
Listen,
Now,
you
one
don't have to
thing-
go there, just so you know.
One thing that Chris has not mentioned that, I'm not going to say has anything to do with him as a teacher, is that if you are in like the last place and nobody else is in front of you, you're doing all of those actions
Plus one.
plus 1.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
not only am I thinking of myself, but I'm also thinking of I don't want, a bunch of people getting stuff for free.
Agreed.
Of course.
So I'm going to do something that's going to, shake things up a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
What colors are they?
I'll just pick one. I don't care. Let's go.
Let's make it look random. You know what? Whatever. We'll just try to go here.
So if I go here and no one comes here, I'd do this and this.
That's correct.
Okay.
I love everything about it.
All right, well, I feel like Cliff's a little bit sad to be alone.
Oh,
now, can we face each other?
I don't need a
Or
friend
not?
over there.
Yeah, you can hold hands.
All right, well, we're going to do
I
this.
think
Here's the
you're-
peace token. That's what you're looking
fine.
for.
I think
Rough
you're
stuff.
misunderstanding the way this
Rough.
game works.
All right, fine.
Okay. Now, and one thing to clarify as I place out my last worker here, very, very thoughtfully.
That's a lot of things.
No one's letting me keep that. Just relax.
No.
Just relax.
You don't go there, I'm going there.
I'm doing that one.
Oh, but now he gets one like almost no matter what.
Maybe,
Red
no
or
matter
yellow.
what, maybe. Red or yellow, red or yellow.
Oh, whoa. It's a lot of
Yeah, that cuts me off. I don't know if I appreciate it.
hate sitting here.
But there,
Here's the thing, Joey. You haven't had to block anybody. You've been able to just place wherever the heck you
No,
want
he blocked me.
I did.
Oh, he did. He
See?
did. Okay.
And I'm giving everybody a bounty token. You see all these spills out here? How you going to get them up, Mike? Bounty.
That isn't true.
you can clean this warm yellow liquid from this table.
Oh,
Gross. Whoa.
are you implying urine? Is that a urine implication?
Yes.
You're in control with bounty. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just do this.
All right. Who's purple? Oh, it's Mike.
Okay.
It's the last placement.
I don't really
It's
want to go
important.
there, but
It's important.
members of
Don't go there.
It's lots of actions. Even if you
You got
can't.
God, Joey.
Wow,
You already
really?
wasted one over there.
I
now you're going
did.
to waste one over here. I love it.
That's really the best move, but
What about this? Where
Yeah, you
can
could
do
have the
all
entire
those
Orca
things?
clan to yourself. Now, the Orca clan, none of us have
Right.
influence tokens
You
for
can
them.
mess with other stuff.
so I do get all these.
Yes,
You
if
will
you go
get
to the
all of them.
last, yeah.
You know what?
You gonna let Mike talk you into that? Joey. All right. So we're done with the worker placement
Guys, I'll let
phase.
him do that stuff.
What we talked about with the each of the empires here, the council seats, doesn't apply here, right? So in the guilds, each one of these spots has to be activated by a specific worker. So no peace this round. No harbors this round.
What?
But over here,
4 banners.
4 banners.
Where we
Cliff, you
put
get to
them?
add this to any spot that I control.
Yes.
Or anyone else, I have to legally say that. But might I recommend, look at the bad spot I'm in. Everyone's cut me off.
I think we want to put this on a brown spot.
Now, what does that give him for what?
4 banners of that color.
Oh,
allowed to be
interesting.
placed
So
out.
he
Alright.
went here and that. I wonder where he has brown.
Oh, okay. This is called a distraction.
What can
can
brown
brown
do for you? Yep.
So we're done with this. We're going to come over here to the bounty.
Put out a
hunters
bounty,
guild.
Joey.
I'm going to start. You know what? He seems to be very interested in this whole brown situation.
You're on brown too?
You're
a brown guy.
You're in brown. All right, we're going to do.
Keep in mind that whoever wins the battle first, whoever's the active player controlling the space that wins that battle, gets the bounty token.
Yeah.
Let's not worry about that.
You might
then.
try to set yourself up. Not everyone uses that strategy.
Correct. You may want to actually use that to actually advantage you, perhaps.
I might.
He doesn't control anything until
I
brown.
don't. That's the thing. I'm really far back.
And brown doesn't have any troops.
But he's going to be putting out troops,
That's true.
so he's in
There
a
we
position
go.
to make that work for him.
There we go. All right.
no more guilds activate. We come over here to the Blue Empire, which I don't believe this. We let Mike have.
You get about an hour
So
of
many
movement here.
actions.
What are you going to do?
Mike, you get to place out
Lots
one
of
banner
turns.
for every farm that Blue controls.
Okay.
You're placing out 2 banners,
And then I'm
and
going
then you're
to
making an
war.
attack.
Okay.
And do these have to go in the same spot?
No.
The 2 he's getting could go in different spots. Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and put blue banners. Let's put one in the tower region.
All right, that's already under Blue control. But
And I can put these anywhere?
you can put these anywhere that Blue controls.
That controls, right,
So if
exactly.
Blue already had troops out here, you
right,
could just
right.
beef
But I
that
don't.
up.
So let's put one next to the hut there. There we go.
I'm just reminding you, you don't have to do that. You can put them right on the front
Those
lines.
are blues.
Because these are already Blue controlled spaces.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
By
throw
very
them on the
nature.
front line. There we go. Put one here. Put another one right here.
You got it. Okay.
Actually, no, put it over here.
I'm not a big fan of what's happening
Because
right
each
now.
space is allowed to have more than 4 units. It's at the end of that empire you have to check.
Right. Okay, now
For
I get a
supply.
card.
Oh, he gets a combat.
Oh, yeah, do your combat.
Oh, I get a combat. I really wish there was a way I can just turn these face up without hurting me. Okay, I want to attack. Let's attack red.
All right. How many force are you bringing in? Towers do an automatic 1 kill, and then everything else is a 1-to-1. So you bring
Let's
in all
send
4 in.
Let's bring in the 4.
Okay.
I really hoped you were going to say 3.
Yeah.
I was going to end up you with 4.
Tower knocks one out. Each one of these
Yep.
takes out another soldier. We had a successful conquest. Blue controls the region there.
All right.
It's not an extra point. It's not a
No.
multiplier yet because
No.
it's not a city.
Right.
But it's got the pressure on it.
Also, who knows if I even care about blue?
Well,
I
you
just
took
wanna-
over another tower before you get a tower action, so that's obviously good.
That's true. So we go over here now. The steward allows you to to draw a card from the blue faction for every 2 farms that you control. So you draw 1 card.
Ew.
Some of them have an immediate must reveal.
This does not. This does not.
Most of them are effects that you can save for later.
Okay.
And then
Then
you
you
draws
place
2
out
banners,
2
too.
banners.
I know where he's going to put
Let's
them.
go right there.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Okay.
Curious. Now it looks really devastating for red. Reminder that they're about to act next.
Yep.
Mike, place out a banner per tower that blue
4
controls.
banners.
That is
4 banners.
4 banners. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's put 1 there because although red could attack it,
Although you are getting another attack control.
I am getting another attack, but it has to be
Well, at least-
adjacent.
Yeah.
He's getting at least 2 more, and he can copy another one.
Let's go
Sure
there.
can. Okay.
Okay. And then I'm
Blue
I'm
Empire's
putting 2
growing.
more.
2 more.
I'll put it right there.
Oh, there. Okay. So there's that. And now you get to do another attack action,
Okay.
which is 1 territory into 1 more territory.
Right, but it doesn't have to be into a territory that has banners.
You can just kind of waltz into
Yeah.
into Browntown if you want.
Into Brown.
It's a
Is that
scientific-
Browntown or Yellowtown?
Some of us may not.
This
Let's
is,
all
this is
move.
the brown yellow banner.
Yeah. Okay, let's move into Browntown here.
All of these guys.
There's no reason not to, really.
I don't think so. Yeah, unless you're leaving a space susceptible. All right. So that was a successful attack. Mike, as the Chancellor, you get to do an attack, and then you get to move this agent to any other spot within the council seat. Perform that council seat's actions again.
Yes.
And then we finally proceed.
Okay,
He doesn't
so
have
attack.
to move, though, if he doesn't want to, right?
I believe every action has to be
Oh,
carried
you
out.
have to do it.
Oh, get out of my seat.
Let's move. Oh, if I went here, I can attack them, but I don't think I want to.
Oh, bring it.
These spots?
Yeah.
These spots can be attacked from them. The only way to attack out is to build harbors,
Oh, gotcha.
which collectively we have neglected to do.
we have neglected to
So
do.
feel free to move in here, Mike.
Oh, I'll be fine. Let's move here.
Okay.
Let's move.
At
what?
this point,
Yeah.
you have to leave at least 1 in
Okay.
control of the territory.
Let's do that. That's a good point. All right.
This tower is a brown tower. At the start of the
Yeah,
attack.
that's fine.
Knocks
Now
one
it's a
out.
blue tower.
And now it's a blue tower.
And then I can.
Switch this seat. Switch
Right.
this to any other seat and do those actions.
Right. Let's go here.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, do that. And then I get to put out banners.
4 banners.
4 banners.
Because of 4 towers.
Wow.
Or 5 now because you
Right. That's why,
control-
because I took that. So let's put 2 more here.
Very good.
Let's put the other 3 there.
Wow, look at that. All right.
Okay. And then I get to do an attack.
And then you get to do an attack.
So let's go. There.
Okay. So now we're done with blue's actions. We check the supply. No space has more than 4.
Let me make sure I don't want
or
to do
if
this.
at a farm more than 6. That's true. You might want to check to see if you want to do that action
I
card.
do not want to do that action card.
So now we move to the Red Empire. Oh, it looks like the Mike DeLisio game over here.
It does.
So you get to
Wow.
place out 2 banners anywhere you want in red.
Okay.
Easy game for babies, huh, Mike?
Let's go.
Like Loopy, Mike takes really long turns.
Let's go here.
Mike is taking all of his turns basically
Yes.
up front. Now you get to draw a card for every 2 farms that red controls, which is 4 farms right now.
Yep.
So 2 cards.
from
2
red.
cards from red.
That's not immediate. That is not immediate. Okay.
And then another 4 farms
4 farms, so Mike gets to put out
Oh
4
my
more
gosh.
banners.
that Gray will get to mess around with.
Okay, so I got to put out 4 more banners.
Yep, 4 in
Let's
red.
Let's put 2, 4, 6.
You get to put out 4 banners.
Let's do 6. Let's put 1 there and 1 there.
Like that.
Okay, then, yes. Then I'm going to play this. We'll put it up there, I guess. I mean, I feel like I need to do these things. Oh, there we go. Move the active agent to any empty council position and then take that position's action immediately.
Oh my gosh.
Go there. All right.
Then he gets to do a combat.
Yeah.
You get to do combat and then move it. And then, yeah.
All right. Let's go.
When cards are spent in this game, they are immediately returned to their deck and shuffled.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
so
That's interesting.
Okay.
Mike
He could
just-
draw it again.
He could.
So I'm going to move here.
Does
Okay.
he have to leave somebody or he doesn't have to?
Because it's red.
Because it's already
yeah.
controlled.
Got
Yep.
it. Okay.
So I moved there, and then I got to do something again, which is let's put a couple of banners.
And not that he wants to, but he could even bump this person who hasn't gone yet.
Yeah, but I'd be giving you the Chancellor spot.
You would be giving me the chance to see
Yeah,
this
let's
through.
put 2 banners. 1 and 2. There we go.
All right. Moving on to here, I get to put out 1 banner per tower that red controls, which is now just 1. And then I get to carry out a war action. So, what do I care about red? I'm going to put a red right chair. And then I get to carry out a war action. So, I have to leave one of these guys behind. They're going to come in here. Green towers, greens.
Yep.
And now it's reds.
Yep.
Now we check to the counselor. There's nothing. Okay, so is everybody ready to take? Oh, it's Mike's turn again.
Look,
Check red supply.
I'm sorry, but this is what happens when you are the master of whispers. All right, so I get to put out. Let's see. For green, we got 1. Not anymore. We just have 1. So I get to
One
put out
farm.
1 banner,
Yeah.
which is fine. Let's go ahead and put it here. All right.
Okay.
And then I get 1 for every 3 towers,
1 card for every 3
which is
towers.
1 card.
No.
Nope.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. And then put out 2 banners, right?
Yep.
Let's go here and here.
All right. So moving that time tracker along, I now get to place out 1 banner in green per tower they control.
Yep.
So 2 banners.
And then you got to do a war.
Then I get to do an act
God,
of
yo.
war.
Joey, do you feel like you're actually playing this game?
I don't.
That's fantastic.
I'm sitting in the back of the theater.
We're going to go here, and then I'm going to do a war action. So I'm going to march these 3 guys in, all to their death.
Yep.
But
It
look
becomes
at what
green
happens
again.
here. Oh, that's green's turf.
I think we know where Chris's loyalties lie. That's good to
okay,
know.
all right.
We check
very
green
good to
supply.
know.
Green has almost no troops on the board, so we're good.
Now,
Hey, look.
a bunch of turns for Cliff.
Oh, I'm yellow. Good. I knew that. I was planning ahead. I get some banners equal to farms. Are there any, or did they all get wiped up? We say these are yellow places, huh?
Yep.
So 3 banner. 3 banners and 1 card is what we're going to go with. So we're going to put them here. There's no way to attack myself and get this bounty, I suppose.
That's
That would be exciting. And here is what we'll do.
Now, that will be over the limit if you keep all of them there.
That would be most unfortunate for yellow in that case, if that's how it went. And then I draw this card.
Oh, you're trying to sabotage. Oh, interesting.
You can't, and that's the thing is, these pieces are.
Yeah, no, they don't
Piece
belong
limited.
To, yeah.
So if you had done this early, Mike, just thrown all of your reinforcements far from battle, we would look at you, very judgy eyes.
Yep.
All right, and so I'm ready to move this to here. I think I get a card three farms in yellow. I would probably draw it from the correct deck.
Yeah,
Would be best.
Work, yeah.
I see how they do at the World Series.
Fair enough. And then 2 more banners.
2 more banners in
2
yellow.
more banners in yellow, wherever they're feeling the feistiest. Still here is the place that they
Wow. Okay.
like.
Next action, 2 banners per tower.
And so
in
when the
yellow
banners
control.
are removed, they can still come back out. They're not like out of the game forever.
Correct. Yeah, they're
Gotcha.
killed and brought out to the supply,
Got it,
and then they can
okay.
be used again.
This card says, instead of using my current agent's position, use a position action held by one of my other agents. That would be pretty maybe good, but not maybe right now. So yeah, just some more troops here.
4 of them out.
4 troops.
Yellow controls 2 towers.
2
I
towers.
wonder where they're going to go.
They're gonna go right here.
So he has yellow
my.
on -1. I think we can.
Wow.
We can see that.
Well, I don't
Okay.
get to control any of Yellow's fighting, unfortunately. That's the sad part of it.
That's true, because it comes over here to me. Little old me. And I get to attack, and then I get to do another action by moving the agent there.
Yeah, but you love green, so you're not going to attack green.
You don't know what I love, Mike.
I'm pretty sure
Nothing
I do.
is sacred in this
You were
world.
very happy when this became greens again.
Maybe I just want to shake up. I'm the one that brought red in there to begin with.
True.
And so I'm just.
Oh, did you? I thought I did. No, maybe
You
not.
brought red here, I marched it in there.
Okay.
Or maybe was I just trying to senselessly pit war between red and green?
I love that.
You can't read me.
Although you're losing most of those yellows, though. Yeah.
Yeah, well, 3 of these go away. 2 of the greens go away. These go back to their respective supplies. And now I get to do this part here, which is I move my agent to any other space. And I think that I want to draw some cards for 3 farms. So I'll get to draw a card from the yellow deck.
And put out 2 banners. Are you just putting them into here?
No. I'd like to defend this bounty space that Joey set up to basically negate everything that he was trying to accomplish.
Correct.
I do not like that move at all. I had one thing I was excited about this
Why
round.
Means that these
And it will
3
not happen
go out,
now.
right?
Down to
Or-
4.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oops. Who knock over?
Okay. So now we're in Horsetown. Joey,
Well,
place out 1 banner.
2, right?
Yeah, per farm
Right.
ground control.
So I get 2 banners.
Brown's on the board, everybody.
Well,
You notice how you said I get 2 banners? Interesting,
to
Joey.
put out.
Interesting, Joey.
I was going to take this bounty here, but guess not.
Well, that's not in
What?
brown anyway. You'd have to march in there.
Let's go here. All right, then we're moving on.
You get a card for every 2, so you get a card.
No, for every 2 though. So do I even get one?
1, 2.
Blue
Oh,
controls
that's
that.
blue.
Blue controls that.
Oh, you
So
got
I'm getting a
got.
card.
You got got.
Okay,
But
so
you do
it's
put
2
out
more brown banners.
2 more brown banners, not black.
Brown banners, not orcas.
Not orca.
Oh, you're right. They're coming next. All right, here we
It's
go.
been so long since he heard the rules.
It's
because
been.
he hasn't played.
It has been. I'm going to start going towards the front. All right,
All right.
I get
banner.
one more.
One more banner.
1 more, and then you get to do an attack.
You know what?
No, not orca. Still not
shoot.
orca.
It's at the wrong place. All right.
You can't put Joey in front of orcas and not
That's
expect
right.
him to play with
I
you.
love
It's
orcas.
like me and penguins, man.
You know what?
Mortal enemies.
I'm just going to sit here and stare
Since
at people.
birth.
That seems like it's not going to work out in my favor there. We're not going to stick this guy by himself. You stand here. All right.
You know that's going to go away, right?
No, I,
Well, because he's
He
about
has
to
a
do a war
combat.
area.
Yeah, I'm
He's gonna
about
do
to
a
move,
combat. That's
so.
true.
And now-
That's true. That's true.
these guys are all going to go.
I love it. So
Take these.
3 of the browns go
They're going to
away.
die.
And 2 of the greens are out.
2 of the greens.
Oh, hey. Those are new guys.
Playing with the horses.
There we go.
I like keeping the brown.
And now I got a tower.
What can brown do for you? All right.
All right.
All right. Coming here.
Now get out of my seat.
And then, so I can take the 4 banners before I do the combat?
I think that you do them in
really good.
order.
Oh, then putting that there was probably foolish because I have to leave before I put 4 banners out. Is that how that works?
Oh,
You have to
yeah.
attack. Well, I mean, you can attack.
I'm sorry, but do I have to leave the seat before I get my 4?
Then no one would
No,
ever
no,
get
no.
that.
You'll do. You get to carry out all the actions. I'm sure.
Okay, yeah, so I was like, then no one would ever get that.
Yeah, it'd be a bad
Yeah.
place to put that.
Let me see.
Regardless, I think if the combat has to go first, this is the combat we will brown it up with.
Okay.
Okay.
We're using some phrases here. All right.
Yeah, he's just checking because it's showing movement before.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Doesn't.
We got some orcs coming into brown land.
So you check to see
Maybe I
if you
shouldn't
can
have invested
3
in
in
these
any
Although
brown
what's
guys.
interesting is that's a neutral banner. Maybe it would allow him to move to a different place and put those banners out.
no, because you have to move within the same count.
Oh, that's true.
okay.
That's true.
Yeah, maybe the game is just like, don't put this on the chancellor seat, and then I did.
So, quick clarification. I realize.
Great.
Fantastic. So about these here, it says each council position has 1 or more available actions to choose from. Does that mean we only do one of the 2 actions, or do we do both of them?
1 or more.
I was
to
always under the
choose
impression
from.
that.
That sounds like you're picking one.
It does sound
So
like
one or
you
one or
choose
more if it
does it
says
say 1 or more to choose from? Oh, it does say 1 or more to choose from.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, good point.
It's actually so.
Nobody is.
Be
Yeah,
nice,
because in the
Camilla.
guild thing, it says this creates another action to choose from. So it might be.
It might be you only pick one. Well,
Yeah.
I think for the purposes of being fair for this first round, we should let him do all of those.
Let's finish it
And
out.
Starting with round 2, we
Yeah.
pick one of the
Then
available
these
actions.
orcs are about to wail on
In
people.
that case, he should be able to do this before he does that.
Yes, I agree.
Just in the interest of fairness,
I agree.
So
Right,
we can
because that's
do
how we set up the first round. Now we will correct that.
we will
but
correct
round
it in
2.
for
We'll
rounds
fix
2,
it for
3,
round
and
2.
4.
All right, well, I'll stick to my original plan, which was to drop these 4 fellers here,
Well, hello.
and then
Don't be getting my bounty.
that's what I'm doing. That was the plan. So then I'm switching here. Here you go. Here's a chancellor seat. And then I get a banner for every tower, which is now 2 for brown. So they can go like that, hypothetically.
You know I put that there, right? That bounty thing.
I did notice.
Yeah, you just left it for him.
And
Congratulations.
then we'll take 5 of them in to the bounty. 4 will die. 1 will win it. I'll put that in front of me.
So 4 and 4.
Yellow die. These brown ones go down. And there he is. Reigning supreme.
Points for you. Now, Joey, take some orca actions.
All right, we're doing some orcas. So I do both of them too now. But this one, they don't attack. They cannot attack anything right now.
They
right?
can attack anywhere they have a banner, I think
Yeah.
that's what
But
that
no one's
means.
in those areas, though.
They still have to move there to be able to
can-
attack
right,
from
yeah,
them in
you
the
can just
future. And they're not theirs
stomp
right
there.
now. You do have to take them from one of their places.
Oh, God. All right, so I can move to one of these. But that's a moving of a banner, right? So that's...
No. So the attack symbol means.
Got it.
Move
So I
to
can
where
just...
one of those
let's
is.
So you can
just-
attack yellow or brown. That's pretty much your 2 choices.
Yeah, I'm going to go and... So I can move...
Okay, so let's resolve. So you
Yep.
attack, and then you move this
That.
raid token to another spot, where is the next spot where they can raid to, or one of the next 3 spots.
All
You
right.
move it anywhere?
Yes.
Adjacent?
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Who do you hate? What color do you
You don't
not
want
like?
blue to have a good day, throw it over there. You want to throw it in the mix of red, you can put it into any spot.
But blue would have a good day getting rid of these guys, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, let's do this.
And the Orca clan can only attack into where
Got it.
where the raid tokens are. So even though you're adjacent, they don't walk across land. They're orcas.
And then what's that symbol there?
This one here?
Is you may move a raid token and then place out banners equal to the number of farms they
So
control.
are these
Got it.
similar to chancellors, or where you can pick from one or the other, or you're doing both?
So the way that I'm reading this now,
Probably just pick one
I
next
think
round.
starting next round, we're just every one of these action spots is you pick
You
one
pick
of them. to do.
one. Okay, yeah, that changes things.
That definitely
significantly,
changes
because we put a
things.
lot of banners that we wouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a big growth.
Yeah,
round one.
very early. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how that affects
All right,
things
so I did this. Now I move over here.
Okay. And
Attack
orcas can
into
perform
another.
another attack.
I'm going to attack. Let's go ahead and wipe these guys out.
So everybody.
Oh, actually, no, I got to move here. Shoot, yep. That's all right.
You'd have, to
Thank
bring
you,
a
guys.
third, you'd have to bring a third one
But they're both gone.
To be even.
to be even.
Right, yeah. All right. So now I get to...
Well, the tower.
Oh, you're right. So I have to move everybody over
You
there.
can't because it's not theirs originally. They have to leave someone to hold the place, right?
Yes.
Oh, so I can't even take it out, but...
You can
at
make
least
it
I-
even.
You
All right,
emptied
let's do
it.
that.
Now it is technically a brown territory again, and then you move the raid token.
Let's see
To a
here.
tower. Is that what that
Times tower, or does that mean you can move it?
At the end of every attack with the Orca clan,
Oh,
you move the raid.
banner.
Got
Or
it.
actually, sorry, you didn't succeed. So
I did
you
not.
Leave it there. You only move it if you take over
Conquered
that
it.
new
Yeah,
Got it.
territory as they
All right,
expand.
now we're bringing out guys. How many towers I have? I have 2. Correct?
Yep.
And let's go ahead and do this. Bring them back out here.
Okay.
All right, move on. And now I bring out 4 guys.
4, yeah.
And my limit's 4, so I can place one here. And that's all I am, so just put a couple over here.
Nice.
And one more. All right.
Then he gets a card.
Then I get 1 card.
From any
Oh,
one of
yeah,
the
whatever
decks of your
deck you like.
choice, because the Orcas do not have their own deck.
Mike got a good one from this red deck. You could just shoot for that one.
Let's go for proximity here.
Good call.
All right, and then I have to switch, right?
Yeah, you take
Go
another.
somewhere else and take another turn.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
Let's...
The game just got a lot faster, though.
Yeah,
It did a
Twice
lot.
as fast.
it did. Yes.
All right, here we go. Here, and I'm going to go ahead and move into here. 3 guys, lose 1.
Have to leave one behind. Oh, no, you did.
Yeah, I
You
got
did.
left 1. So that guy dies.
Now it's
And
black.
now I get to move.
Now it's orange.
Now you choose what's another spot that can be attacked by the Orcas. Yep.
Let's go here.
Ooh, you don't like blue at all.
I don't like blue.
Brown or blue. He's hitting both.
Okay.
right.
So we're coming over here. That marks the end of the first of 4 rounds.
Hopefully it'll go
See if
more
we-
quickly.
Starting
Yeah.
starting with Chris, and we're probably not gonna. Oh, that's later when we
Yeah,
change
discard
our
down.
tokens.
And now here, yes, so starting with me, if I would like to, I may reveal 2 of these face down alliance tokens and swap them. But if I do that, I have to reveal them. I'll suffer a small penalty of points at the end of the game, but worst off, people
We'll
will
know.
know. So I'm going to pass this round.
I'll pass.
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 Okay, so we're starting round 2. And we're going to play that rule correctly. My apologies. This is one of those games I played wrong, apparently,
Yep.
every previous time. So starting with here, we're going to retrieve... Oh, pass the first player along. So starting with you, Cliff, you're going to retrieve one of your agents that you've previously placed, and then we're going to place new ones out onto the board.
I'm gonna take this guy back.
I'm going to take this guy back.
I am going to take this guy back.
Super Orca guy.
No. He's really far back in the whole player order here.
Yeah, I forget you. Okay, and now we're going to go around placing 2 agents out.
When
But
does the
wait,
tier up
yeah.
happen?
I'm sorry?
Tier up. I get to level up over there.
Oh yeah, because that seat has been filled and continues to be filled. Good catch. And now we're going to go around. We're going to place out 2 workers one at a time.
You want to swap 2 agents mean again?
What?
What is this? To swap 2 agents?
Well, that's because I put out the wrong one.
Okay, I was like, all right.
Place and may move a bounty token.
Well, somebody took mine, so.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Some big meanie pants.
It's like, okay.
I'm gonna go to this fancy spot.
Oh.
over there.
Oh, I'm not liking that.
Oh.
Listen, I liked how you got to destroy a lot of stuff with a
I
faction that
did.
doesn't matter.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Orcas like to watch the world burn. That's what they say at SeaWorld.
We'll see if we have
it's a
time to
slogan.
finish all 4 rounds, unfortunately.
Yeah, we have to go quickly here.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that first round was kind of too.
I don't want to
Yeah, we really
give
was.
Mike all that
That
stuff.
might be the right way to do it. Is just to say round 2 is done also.
Okay. Then, wow, Green's having a good day over there. I would like.
Green is?
That was sarcasm.
Oh,
Oh, there.
In front of old Orange again. Poor Orange. Poor Orange never stood a chance. I don't think we'll.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think we'll let Mike do all
Yeah, I
of blue
agree.
2 turns in a row. That doesn't seem
like that.
a good idea. Ooh.
Wow. Bold.
I don't like
We
my
gotta keep
options
things
here.
going. I'm just gonna go
Boom.
crazy.
I'm gonna go
I'm
here.
gonna play,
Fast and loose.
Fast and loose.
All right, now I'm gonna be the harbor master.
You're making ports?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, that's
Okay.
first.
So we've
he
all
just
placed.
didn't want to wait this time.
So no peace. No
No
peace in
peace.
our time.
Nope.
But I am going to create some harbors over here. And the thing that I'm going to connect 2 different spaces. I'm gonna connect this, and I'm going to connect this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, yellow making a play.
Okay. Next up, you get to place out this banner, which is add 5 banners as an option to any space, and we're going to play that where now we're choosing
correctly.
amongst them.
As an option. Well, I think it's going to be one of these Orca ones seems right. How about 5 instead of 4?
There you go.
That's pretty nice.
Okay. Joey,
Yeah, I get to
can
place
place
a
and
bounty.
move
I
one.
get to
It
move
worked
one.
really well for you last
It really did.
time. I think you should do that. Yeah.
You know what? Let's go somewhere no one wants to go.
It doesn't exist.
I can go here,
no
right?
one wants to go.
Somebody has to walk in with 2 things. They're good.
Yeah, that's gonna be really difficult for all of the troops surrounding it, but sure.
Nothing. So now we're starting
Change
over
the
here.
See,
But you got
So I can either combat or make things. Those are the choices.
okay.
I think I want to combat. And I think we'll just send 2 this way.
Okay. Red's over there.
And that'll be that
Not
first
liking
one.
that.
So now we're coming over here. You
And
may
then I
draw
can either
cards or 2
draw a
banners.
card or 2 banners. And I'll draw a card from the blue deck. And then that's it.
Now, a small thing to clarify is that you are able to use cards even out of that Empire's sequence, right? So if I have a yellow card, as you earlier, right? If I'm taking a blue action and I want to use this effect for blue, I can use it at that point. Once it's in my hand, it's just a special power card for me.
Oh.
It doesn't directly have to affect.
Oh, that's
pretty yellow.
Oh, that's a big thing. So I can play it any time.
Yes.
well when it's your active turn.
when you
Before
are.
or after, yeah.
Okay, so is it to me right now?
It is. This
Okay.
is Mike.
So blue's gonna get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 banners or
or an attack.
attack.
Or an attack. Or an attack, you say?
Can't stand for this Orca infringement.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan, but
This
the
is
orca.
the yellow guy.
Yeah.
It says move 1 army. Does that mean a banner or an entire section?
Your
Your group.
a group. Yep.
Got it. All right. Hypothetically.
Hypothetically,
All right.
let's go ahead and. Thing is, no attack is really going to do much of anything. I have to leave at least 1 here. This still stays with brown.
Brown, yeah.
You saying the orcas are bothering you?
But it depends if what you're trying to do. Like if you, because the only thing that matters at the end of the game is cities, right? That's what we score
Yes.
for. Is where the cities are.
Yep.
So like, if
Oh, we only
blue-
score for these spots?
Right.
Yeah, spots that have cities.
So like blue can
Oh.
easily get access to some of those,
I see what you're saying. I see what
Yeah.
you're saying. Okay.
but yeah, towers only matter if you're getting. Something
I
out of
gotcha.
them.
I gotcha. All right. Well, let's attack then these little wimpy
Okay.
garbage humans. All right.
Bring it.
Goodbye. And then let's pop him right there. I love that. Okay, so I did
You did the
attack. And then before we move on, I might want to do this. No, I don't want to use it yet. I need to save it for a more beneficial time. Sorry.
Okay. No Chancellor and
Supplies
Supply
are
were good.
good. Yep.
So starting here with little old me. Oh.
Where you going to go?
Nowhere. Thanks, Joey.
Hey,
Bounty.
I'm going to go over there. I would like to draw 2 cards. right? Because red
It's
still have
1
4.
for 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
2,
yeah. Yep.
4. Yes. Yeah. And then over here, I'm going to do a little attack into a place that might have a bounty token in it.
Oh, come on!
Boop, 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 boop. Okay.
Those nice tokens, guys. You guys like them?
Lovely. All right,
great.
Chancellor, do your thing.
Well, we're gonna
Hurry up.
change my stuff here.
So you either go to a different spot or do
Oh.
Go somewhere else and do that action.
Right.
Or attack.
Yes.
Huh. All right. All right. You know what? This is not great. So.
No, it's not great.
I guess I'm just gonna. I can attack. Just move everybody over, right?
You can.
There we go. That's all we're gonna do. Right there.
So you
That's-
chose an attack
I chose an attack. Yep.
to move them.
That is, let's see, I'm trying to think, though. That's already red territory.
So can I move through it to my next red territory?
No, an attack, I think you have to.
Go into something.
I think you have to attack into an enemy territory. Attack
No,
one
instead of
enemy
doing that-
region adjacent to a region controlled by your.
Let me put me here. I'm just gonna grab some cards here.
Oh,
Which
okay.
I would actually get 2 cards then.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it's
I
Chris
like
got.
that.
Yep. Make sure that none of them are immediate trigger.
And it would say there.
You'd be like an this or this.
They wouldn't look like the normal
Okay. No.
cards.
We're
Yeah.
good.
All right.
So we check for supply. Red's good. Come over here. Mike.
Green is getting what? 1.
1 troop.
Okay, that's fine. Let's put that.
I'm about to switch my green piece to the ×4. It's real soon I'm doing that.
What's that?
Green's doing great.
You said green piece, and it threw me off. I was like, he's not talking about that green piece. Yeah.
So they only control. They don't control any
No towers.
any towers. So I think it would make sense to do that.
Okay, so nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Fascinating.
Instead of adding banners.
All right, over here.
Well-
Attack or nothing.
Or nothing.
All right. Attack or nothing. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to.
No, he could put out another green here.
From this action, he has to do
He's resolving that one, right?
banners for tower.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Right.
I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
These guys are gonna attack here.
So everything dies.
Everything.
It's the most unfortunate,
Now-
but green gets
The
it.
green gets it now. Yeah.
Green does
Yeah.
get it.
Oh, green's gonna get it.
All right. All right. And then
Attack again.
I get to. You know
or
what?
switching.
You could attack into there. That's the only thing you can do. Make that green instead of red.
No. Oh, I can also move over there, right?
You can move to any other space in that.
Yeah, let's go back and move right here.
Okay.
Then give me a green per
You don't have any.
That would
Oh,
be
you have
0.
one.
one tower.
Oh,
Give
yeah,
me
like
one
that.
green then.
One green, where would you
And
like it?
let's just put them right here.
Defend the tower.
Actually, let's put 'em over here.
Just defend the hut.
There you
the
go.
farm.
Yep.
Pizza the Hut. All right.
There we go.
Supply is good. Now,
Here comes the yellows.
Chris.
Yellow.
Troop per hut, which would be 3 or a card.
Troop per hut. That's my favorite
Yellow,
place to.
yellow guys are popping up.
Trooper hut. Okay, and then next spot here, I could gain a card if I wanted, but I'm just going to put out 2 more yellow troops. And those guys are going to go right there.
Interestingly, you do not get to control any of the attacks with
Okay.
the yellow.
I don't.
Now coming here, I would be placing out 1, 2,
3.
3.
So 6 troops.
Yes.
That's a lot of guys. Yellow is
good.
spawning a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yellow has fewer attack
That's
actions,
not
but
a
they
yellow
have more
place.
spawning.
This is all yellow.
Yeah.
This is not a yellow place.
No, I'm not.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not-
I'm
yeah, I'm not
sorry.
going
They're
in
there.
different
There.
spots.
You better
My
not go in
mistake.
there.
My mistake.
3,
4,
4.
5, 6.
5, and
So that one's already maxed
yeah,
out
I don't want to do that.
for
so
supply.
We'll do this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Then attack.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah, why not?
Oh,
Oh, that hard fought bounty brown piece.
man. All right.
Okay.
Just wait till brown fights back.
Yellow took its land back. Yellow has a
Alright.
dominating position on yellow's land.
Okay.
Supply, we're good there. Yeah.
Yep.
And so brown. Oh, that's a me.
That's a you.
How many huts, how many farms does brown have? 2?
2. 2, yep.
2. Okay. Well, I can be okay with this. Let's go here. And then over here, I'm going to do a card for every 2 towers they control.
Or
They
the
don't
2
have
banners.
You don't have to.
So
No.
you should do 2 banners.
2 banners it is. Right.
You also control over here, just so you know, too.
Oh, brown does have 2
Yeah.
banners, actually.
Oh, yeah,
Or two,
yeah.
2 towers. So I would like to draw a card. That's the end of my sequence there. Cliff.
So before I do stuff, that is interesting. I think I'll do 2 yellows. It says add 3 friendly banners. I assume that means the color I'm on.
Friendly
so
is
brown
the-
right now.
Brown, yep, because they're the active kingdom.
And add 3 friendly banners to any one city. So does that mean I can do something like this if I wanted?
Why, would that
Friendly
be
city?
friendly?
It says 3 friendly
3
banners to
friendly
any one city. It's a double card action. I don't know if
It would have to be friendly, like,
That's not controlled
any
by
one
Brown
city.
right now.
yeah, because
I think
those,
it'd have
those
to be
wouldn't
in-
be friendly.
Right. This is 3 friendly banners to any one city, right? Not to a friendly city.
But they are not friendly to that city, right? So I don't think you can trigger an
Okay.
attack.
So
You,
just
so you can put them here, right?
3 friendly.
You put them
to-
there.
Or you can put them here.
Lion. Yes.
Wow, less good for 2 cards then. Fair enough. Should probably defend while they're cities at some point, but I'm probably going to attack, so. Let's see if we can take this yellow place back. Or fight for it.
Oh,
all
interesting.
game.
Okay.
And then,
You might as well just turn over your Brown at this point. I mean,
and then these shuffle into the yellow.
they put them at the bottom. Is that right? Or
Shuffled in.
Shuffle
Shuffle
in.
in, and so then we get an attack from the action space. So 2 from each of us die.
Attack which action? Oh, yeah, the next one.
Because it was the card that got me the
Got
troops,
it.
then I
Yeah,
took the
that's
attack
nice.
action.
Nice. And then
Got
here,
it back.
Joey, an attack.
do one of
or
those
a
3
swap,
things.
Or 4 banners.
I like 4 banners. Let's do some of that.
Okay, take those.
Spread the wealth here. I think we need to get some things here. Let's do that there. It's kind of.
Okay, and Chris, if since I'm going to do these orcish people soon, they don't have 4 guys anywhere.
Here
But
we
if
go.
they did, can this be attacked from like this space, or does
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
only come
any-
from the island?
From any orca space into a
Okay.
space with the banner.
Okay.
And speaking of,
Yeah, let's do some attacking. Sounds awesome.
Did you hear what Blue said about you? Mm-hmm. Seriously, Blue was talking some serious smack about you.
Was
Wait a
it?
minute. Yeah.
I hate yellow. Yellow has too many guys. We've decided.
Let me see if what Yellow thought.
You only hate
Oh, Yellow didn't like you
Yellow
either,
if
by
you
the
like
way.
him at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really slick.
It
He
was-
Did that,
it
Joey.
was-
As he looks at his lowest token. Oh, Yellow's terrible.
It was Blue and Yellow. They were the ones in the room when all this was being said.
Is there three guys anywhere over there? Is
There's
there
3 right here. Happen to be 3 right here.
3 in one spot.
Where do you want them to go?
Let's take that area there, and then we can move the
raid
banner.
marker.
Right, move the raid marker.
This is a nice place. You ever visited there this time of year?
Yeah, there's already a thingy.
people love the
there.
peninsula.
It's,
They
this
do.
time of year, yeah.
Property's going up.
this poor green seems like hitting green just doesn't do anything.
Hold on.
These poor green guys.
Nope, Green was not in the room when all that
Joey
was being
sits there
said.
with the 4 green. He's like, yeah, we're good.
I'm gonna move this token to here,
Oh.
and I'm gonna play this card.
I know for sure Red is like, I think you might be related, so you
Oh,
probably
maybe I
don't
don't
wanna.
move that token first. This one says after you attack. So is the token still here, like after I attack with them?
I'm going to assume
It's this faction makes an additional attack, but it's probably not factoring in the expansion yet.
I think you do move this because it was a successful attack.
Okay.
And now
So after you attack, you may make an additional attack with surviving banners. So then these guys are gonna all die here.
okay, that still stays red.
Red, yep.
It wasn't taken over though.
So it keeps the token there, yeah.
So, whoop, next up, you may do
I'm gonna take some guys from the island.
Yeah.
Come over here. Yeah,
Two of them?
two of them there, I think is the way.
Zips up.
And then this whole orcish nation gets This old orcish nation is going to get 5 guys instead of 4.
Burgers and fries.
So we'll go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
So this is going to
Stack,
fill up.
yeah, stack them up, stack them up. And then a card from any deck or another action in that area. Interestingly, not an attack with that faction on there. Counselor C. They do too much
That's true.
attacking earlier, is what it is. Yeah. I guess we'll just... I could go again, smash more stuff. Oh, this should move, huh?
Yes, because that was a
attacked
successful
it
raid.
at
Yeah.
some point. Is a place that wants to go.
Or green.
And
Green's about to be wiped off the planet.
I think we just call that a day and draw a card from this red deck seemed
Okay.
like a good spot.
Seems a little aggro. So, for the sake of time,
Yes.
right? We have we've got about 20 minutes left or
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
I think that
Final round.
if we're all in
Yep.
agreement to it, right, we can call this the final round. We're entering. We'll call it the 4th round.
Yep.
And I think that we did essentially
We
2
almost
rounds.
did. We
Yes.
almost
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Mike did.
We all did. Thank you. We all did.
Because
Because I did it better.
because I want to show off the end game. I want to make sure we have time for that, and we're not rushed to try to, so
Right.
we're gonna.
All that means is that, Joey, you're never first player. That's a shame.
All right.
All right.
So discard down to 5 cards if you have more, and now this is going to be very important.
Okay.
Do we choose to make a swap?
And I have to do that first. Or did we pass that first?
I think we move it here at the mark end of
Yeah.
the round. So Mike, starting with you, do you desire to make a swap? And if so, what with whom?
I tell you,
You will suffer 1 point penalty for each swapped token because they will be face up.
So -2.
I don't know that I really want to swap.
You can stick with green then?
I'm going to stick with what I got.
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah,
all in
who
on
wants
green.
to put green on
Joey,
the bottom?
are you-
Joey.
No, I'm all in on green too.
Okay, I am going to make a swap. Shockingly,
Oh, no.
Oh man.
Wow.
That checks out.
Okay, all right.
I was like, well, I'll do a little bit of an aggressive move so no one assumes that I'm I'm heavy into green, and that backfired
Spectacular.
like Wile E. Coyote in my face.
I'm not going to swap.
Okay,
I probably should, but I'm not going.
All
we're
right.
starting the final round of the game now.
Yep.
So we can each, starting with Mike, retract 1 worker, and then we'll go to the placing the last 2.
Okay. I will take this one.
Okay, I'm giving up on this.
It'll be slightly different.
I'm no
The biggest
longer going to
difference
get
is
a
that
bounty.
If we had played 4 rounds, there'd be more of these guys blocking spots, but that's okay.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
agree.
Brown's done its work. Oh, I'm sorry.
I've got
That's not my turn.
Harbor time. Oh, that guy's good. That guy's good.
He's not that good.
He's a great guy.
He's a great guy. I love that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, that guy.
That guy's a good guy. All right, now we are placing, right?
Now we're placing.
Any chance? There is a chance. Go ahead and put me on the Ambassadors Guild. I'll take the peace token.
Ooh.
Oh.
When
Yeah,
we get to
we're
resolution.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to tell you where I'm placing.
All right.
Exactly.
You don't know where I'm placing the peace token. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, good going, Wilt Chamberlain. Not Wilt Chamberlain. Not Wilt Chamberlain.
Will Chamberlain was very peaceful.
Nigel Chamberlain?
Oh, Joey.
Neville Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain, the man who declared peace in our time.
Correct.
Dennis Rodman, the ambassador for peace. Oh, why would you
Okay,
even? You don't
I
even care about
appreciate
that.
now. Maybe I'll go back to my dumb brown spot. This
Yeah, this is crazy.
is an awful place. Wow. What do these do again? Oh, I could kill someone's agent.
That's true. You could just remove someone's agent.
that
You're
looked a lot
giving up-
cooler. That looked a lot cooler when only Joey was blocking me.
I know. Remove him, and we'll both be happy.
That's a good point.
I don't think you're familiar with how things are done around these parts. We don't do anything to make Joey happy.
This is true. I can speak to that.
Wow. I don't know where I want to go. How about bounties? Those.
Those work out really well for
One
everybody.
of your other agents.
Oh, that tier disappears when I move off of it?
It does. As long as it stays occupied,
right.
it would level up.
Wow, okay.
How do you like them apples?
You would have
Yeah.
gotten the chance to place 2 bounty tokens.
Wow, so I could have just given directly to you guys too, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Hang out on this red track and see what's what.
How many more guys we got to put out? One more?
One more. Peace is coming.
Not
Peace in
liking
our
that.
time.
I'm not liking this.
Yeah, that was kind of an easy -2, huh? You made a lot of points on that
Oh,
exchange.
man.
I'm going to just go right here. Just kidding. That'd be a horrible, horrible place.
Okay.
Okay.
That's great. That means you're just getting card or placing out banners. Okay.
Yeah.
Can't attack there, that's for show.
All right. All right. I've got to. Yeah. I want to have a little say in this.
In this blue stuff, yeah, I don't know if Mike can be trusted to control blue or not.
No, I don't think so.
Who knows? All right, are we moving along the... Oh, we got one more.
Last place.
Almost. None of these matter. I think I'm just gonna kill my guy and someone else's
I
guy.
love it.
All right.
See
So,
what happens.
starting with Michael. Where's peace?
Peace is
Where
going
is the love?
to be right here.
Oh, boo! Hiss.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Not
place
a
out
big fan.
I'm going to place out a port. A port to right there.
Poor green guy.
All right.
All right.
Double combat action.
Double combat
is
as an
going
option.
somewhere awesome. Probably
Where you gonna
on the
give it to me?
those guys who like to attack a lot.
Oh, you
over
going with the
there.
orcas?
Oh, but they don't get
All
to
right.
move. Oh, they
Oh,
wouldn't
right.
get to move the banner on that one, or would they as the
No, just
expansion?
one,
Those-
right?
They're okay, so they would not move their banner.
They would just-
well,
yeah.
that's not nearly as exciting, unfortunately.
That's the last action of the game. It's fine.
Yep.
Just destroy green. I'm good with it. All right.
And then he's destroying him.
And then I'm gonna
Taking this guy and any one other fella
off.
out.
I should probably control the 5 banners before I get 2 combat actions. I would say makes a lot of
Probably.
sense.
See, you've learned
Sorry,
what we
Joey.
do.
Wow.
How'd that feel?
That's painful.
How'd that feel, Joey?
It was gonna be a lot cooler until Chris went there.
Oh, man.
You can feel that one deep in your
I
bones.
can. That hurts.
And then
So,
we
Cliff, go ahead
attack
and,
somewhere. Attack
Ow.
somewhere with blue, huh? And we know there's a lot of. Geez, I don't know. No, I think we're just gonna get banners. Blue banners.
We're here to-
One,
we're here to-
two,
here to hang banners.
Three
We
banners.
don't care about
is that what
going
they got?
pro.
Yep.
We're here to hang banners.
They better defend this this place, probably.
Especially with that harbor. Yeah.
And then I think I'm just gonna get 1 card.
Okay, from over here.
Yeah, just 1 card because they only have 3 of those thingies. And that'll do.
Yes, me.
Yep.
And I say that the best
I
defense
say.
is a strong offense. So, zip zop. All right. That's that. That was my attack.
Conquered.
Okay.
And then lastly, Mr.
Mike
Delicio.
can combat or do anything else he wants in that same
You
area.
can.
So troops, cards, or combat is what.
Yeah, yeah. How many cards can I get?
Just 1.
Just a 1. Let's do that, and then I very well might be taking an action here.
Oh yeah, I might be playing a card or multiple cards.
Could be.
Right. Right.
Okay, interesting. I'm going to do this. I'm going to play Mercenaries, a blue and red, which is kill 3 banners in any one region.
Ooh.
So let's get rid of them.
Those poor brown guys never stood a chance.
Wow.
Okay, I'll shuffle these back in.
Okay, I'll take the blue one.
And then check supply. Or you got any other cards to play?
No, I do potentially. Nope.
So then red, and then Joey, 2 red banners. Here you are.
2 red banners. Let's go. You know what? I don't really know where else I can go. Who else is on my side here? Nobody really. This is not looking good here.
I feel like,
Alright, yeah,
you
it's
should
not-
probably feel like you're
it's
on
not
an
good.
island, Joey. You're over here. No
It's
one's,
not. It's not good.
And
All right,
then you
next up.
can get a bunch of banners or a card.
one
a
card.
Do I get one card? Give me a card from there.
One card. And then you can play cards. Or it'll pass.
I'm gonna pass.
All right.
How many cards can you play per turn? Just one?
you could play.
You can play as many effects, I think, as you need.
I would think, yeah.
All right.
Now, I can play a red card only on my, or no, those can be now be played anytime.
Chris said that you
Yeah,
can
you
play
can play
them towards, like a red card doesn't have to be played
Towards the red empire.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I'm banking on that. So
Yes, yeah.
All right, making sure.
Except for you.
So that's what I'm afraid of. I'm like, okay, let's make sure we can do that.
All right, we've got 14 minutes.
Yes.
do
So what I'm
this.
going to do is I'm going to choose to do the attack, and I'm going to play this effect here: Horse and War, baby, Armada. Your attack may target any region on the map.
What? I like that. Sure, why not?
Brown going down.
Bing. I'm sorry. Here, you should be the one to do that. To place
Indeed.
Four
the
brown.
Okay.
4 brown.
That was my attack action.
Fucking brown.
And so-
I feel like I've seen that so many times.
And then it's me.
Yep.
And I have a red attack.
Or you can bump somebody, although
Or
I don't know why you would. Unless you want cards.
Cards would be
Yeah.
the reason, I suppose. But no, probably attacking. All the things I wanted to do happened already, though, maybe. So
So we've done your work for you, is what you're saying? My goodness.
maybe. Well, not enough. I need you to do more work for me. But I think we're just gonna draw a card. We're just gonna switch it, draw a red card, and hope for the best. Did they pick up any of those? Probably not. It's just one.
All right. Check supply. Red's good. Mike.
Yes.
Take a green action.
All right, so I'm basically just putting out, one?
One banner somewhere
One banner. And
into one of the 2 regions there.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Next one.
Next one is card for every 3 towers. One, just
So no cards or 2 banners.
no cards. That
All right, it's me.
Joey.
was one I left there. I probably should have pulled that one.
All right, so I just
Yeah.
get banners per towers. I have 1 tower.
Or you can attack.
Or an attack.
Or I can attack. You know what? Let's attack over here. It's just a mutual wipeout, right?
Yeah.
No, it gives it to green though.
That's true.
It has a strong.
Oh, hold
set.
on. Go back. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's
Yeah.
not do that. Let's go over here and let's just
Take
get
out.
mutual
Lose one
assured
yellow.
destruction.
One yellow's
One
out.
yellow.
And
All
the
right,
tower
there we
takes
go.
out.
Okay, that's done.
Nothing there.
Nothing. And now.
No supply.
Yeah, we sure green doesn't have more than 4 anyway.
All right, Joey.
All right, it's me.
You're either getting a card or you're putting out yellow banners. You'd be putting out one.
Give me a card. Give me a card here.
Any
All
card.
right, and oh man, there's Noah really good here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Oh, I get to get my drop out yellow banners, right?
No, you drew a card.
Oh, but for my next one.
Oh, for this one,
Yeah.
you could put out 2 banners.
Or draw 1 card?
No, because I think they're only they're controlling 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me another card. Here we go. Let's see what I got here.
Okay, now this is going to take 45 minutes because Joey has
Nope.
870 cards.
I've got so many cards. All right, I'm going to move my active agent here to any council position, then take that position immediately.
Well, this is the council, right?
Let's see. Move it to any.
Any empty council. Oh, or is it just up here?
So if you do that, you have to. No, this is the guild. Those are the council seats. You can move it to a different empire, but you would have to play that effect before you use that guy in his action space. You use this one already
Got
to
it.
draw the cards.
All right.
So at this one,
Can I just not do that?
You could do it on that one.
All right, I'll do that.
Yep.
All right.
You've already seen the card
Yep,
and all that
go
kind of
ahead.
stuff.
Yeah.
So
So we're done.
Moving
there.
on.
okay, go
Moving on to
here.
Mike.
Yellow has one,
What would Wilt
2
Chamberlain
towers,
do?
right? No, yellow has 3 towers. So I'm putting out 6.
Again, so many troops for yellow.
Yes, and they are gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, that was over here.
Okay.
Okay, then we're going to attack or do another thing, but I think attacking is the thing to do.
That is a thing to do.
You attack.
I don't think I'm going to be able to use this card.
And remember, you could have placed a lot of them in the same region and attack here if you wanted, or you can just take out brown.
Actually, I think it kind of does matter because I think
Because you placed out 6,
I
right?
placed out 6. Yeah,
So you
yeah.
could
So,
put.
so let's do this. Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do this. Bring them in here and just remove
take
them.
Okay, 4 out.
So that's
these
down.
4
That's
out.
yellow again. And then after your attack, you may make an additional attack with any surviving banners
Oh.
and go there.
Well, those weren't part of the
these,
attack, though.
These weren't survive. They didn't survive.
Oh,
yeah, the
I
same
couldn't.
army that moved.
Okay.
And if you and because of the adjacency,
All right. That's,
It's
that's
hard to use
fine.
that card for those two.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping to get both, but no such luck.
all right.
Was
so
there a reason not to bring something in here to defend
just
it
to
then?
shore it up? You could.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah. I like that. All right, checking supply. Yellow's good. Me, I get to add brown soldiers equal to the number of farms they control, which is just 2, I think, right?
They control
Poor brown.
this
1 and
one
2.
and that one. Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to get added. Gosh, I guess they control there. And then here, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this agent to any other empty council, then take that position's actions immediately. So, boop. So I immediately, while the timer is here, I get to do this action, which is attack over here. Zips up.
Oh, interesting.
I can't let you know how much I hate that move that you just did, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I know. And then the timer comes over here.
And now
And
you get
now-
to attack.
I get to do an action. So that's going to be either attack or put out some defense.
Be 1, 2. Yeah, it looks like they control 2.
Yeah, I don't think any need to attack. I'm just going to shore that up. And then Joey.
All right. I can attack. Here we go. You attack may target any empty
Enemy region.
enemy region. So let's go ahead and do this, and let's go. Let's take one guy and place him here.
That's a bunch of points for brown.
There we go.
Not a huge fan.
Oh
of
no, green.
that. Not a huge fan of that.
Lastly, Orca time here. So I get to make an attack as I please with the Orcas. Where are their raid tokens? Here, here, and there. You know what? I don't really want...
More importantly, you'll control where the raid token goes.
Yes.
So where do you want to hit with the second wave?
So that's going to go in first, right over there. And then this one's going to move. Good night. Is red just totally...
Red has no points.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, fine then. I'll just place this over here, and then I get to do another Orca attack. And I'm just going to take all of these guys and move them over here and take over that region. And then this one's going to move, and this one's going to go...
Do you want to take requests on where to put that?
That's it right there. All right, Joey.
That's close.
No,
Oh, sorry, Cliff.
Yeah.
My good man.
Thanks for.
I was there, by the way. That's exactly. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome, buddy.
So you want
That was
5 of
my
these,
seat.
I assume.
I don't think it matters based on where the tokens are. My double attack's not going to be very exciting. I don't think. Oh, well, let me read my cards and see if there's an area we can screw somebody up.
All right. Now to the wire here. We got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think it. I get to attack twice, but I can't move the thing. Oh no, but I could move. I could move here. That still doesn't help.
That's true.
I
Yeah,
can't
where they're
attack,
set
yeah.
is where they're going to be for the attack.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Not so much here or here.
Man.
So you do that, and then
Right through
last
here.
action of the game here.
Yeah,
Two
Could be a
attacks.
card that does something, but
after your attack, kill all banners in an area, but I don't want to kill blue banners today, apparently. Any empty regions that do anything for anybody?
No.
no, not really.
But you said I could move this guy to anywhere with this? Move the active agent to any empty council position and then take that position.
So
Action.
yeah, you could move this guy if you want.
Okay.
But
Move
it has
him
to go to an empty share.
and empty. Is there any combat that's empty for anybody that's in green?
Blue.
Blue has a combat?
I think
See, only
just
combat.
blue.
And there's a green one, too.
Yes, blue and green.
That's it.
All right.
Feel
Well,
free to go to green.
nope. No good there. All right.
Just kind of calling it.
Yeah, well, we'll do nothing
All
with
right.
that super
Okay.
action I got Joey with, so I can.
Oh man.
I think what killed me
moving
is
up.
not changing my brown.
All right,
That's going to
so-
really hurt me.
I had revealed these early, so I'm losing 2 points from them. But at this point, yeah, it's offset by one of these.
Well, let's make sure we've got all the cities accounted for.
That's true. That'll make it really easy for counting. Mm-hmm. This one is a blue one. We're just going
Yep.
to move one of these over here. For
Yeah, you can
ease.
almost just take everything else off the board
Right,
and
right,
just
right.
put those
Yeah.
cities out.
So I have negative 2 points, but we're going to reveal everything else here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm okay with this position. I do have 1 positive point from having a bounty token, as do you, Cliff.
You're welcome.
And then lastly, we're just going to multiply out all of the stuff here. So
Yeah.
you want to just do that mentally? And we'll kind
Yeah.
of sum up.
Red's killing it. You guys are counting too long.
Stupid brown. I had 20 before brown and I ended with 16.
Really?
Because I lost 4 points. Because only in this last round did people start going with brown.
I know. I know. I thought
I would have switched it if I thought people were going to try to push brown.
What's your negative? at?
20. I have no negatives.
Okay,
Yeah,
you blocked the negative.
I have no negatives either. I have a total of 33.
Jeez.
I have 33. What's the tiebreaker?
I do have 20.
Mike, what was your score?
I would think 16, I think.
Oh, man.
Those yellow guys took one too many brown areas.
Well, no, that's what I wanted. I had yellow at the top and brown at the bottom.
Oh, no! The tiebreaker is the player who has swapped their loyalty tokens the fewest times.
Yay,
So-
dangly arms.
Oh, man.
All right.
All right, folks, so that there's a look at what the new stuff is in the War of Whispers expansion of influence. And if you haven't played War of Whispers, you also got a good feel because it's very, very
Sure.
similar to that.
That seemed pretty powerful at the end of the game there.
Yeah, no, you played well, Cliff. So congratulations, you retained your
Thanks.
title of compared to the Dragon game that you lost
Yeah.
horribly.
Oh, horrible
Folks,
loss.
thanks so much for coming out to this one. We've got another game coming your way, a few more top 10 lists. So my name is Chris Yee.
I'm Cliff Flash.
I'm Mike DeLizio.
I'm Joey Evans.
Let's keep moving along.
Hey folks, thanks for watching another one of our videos. If you like our videos, if you like our channel, you would love to game with us at one of our conventions. Check out Dice Tower Cruise, Dice Tower East, and Dice Tower West. Fantastic conventions where we play games with wonderful people, a humongous library, and lots of other events and stuff. Also, don't forget to check out our channel, like and subscribe. I'm Tom Bassel.